Final Destination. Well, you've only halfway through now. And Final Destination. Once again, excellent movies. You're based in different realities in every film. It's different actors, completely different realities, but very good films. There's lots of them now. But basically, yeah, I've watched all of you now. I should be able to tell you this now, but I'm sorry, all of it. I can't remember how it happened. I'm trying to think of how it happened. I don't know, but for example, here's one of the scenes where they want to play, but then he all of a sudden had a vision in his mind that the plane's going to break down. It's going to break down mid-air. So he tried to get everyone not to go on the plane. But in the end, some of them ignored him. They did actually go on the plane. And the plane actually crashed. It really did, man. So it's almost like God in a way, or something's trying to kill him. God wants to kill him. He keeps throwing lots of obstacles at them. They got to be very, very careful, as anything could kill them at any second. And in the end, the very end of the movie is always iconic, because they think they've got away. If they think they've got rid of it, then all of a sudden something lands on them, or they get run over or something. Very good films. Gotta watch it to know what I mean. Very unique. This type of story is very unparalleled in a lot of other films. It's different. They're very good. They're very good, guys. You can see it by the car and stuff. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Gotta love these films. Lots of them actually. There's a good view of these. Often you get the glimpse out from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Basically, they killed someone, and then the next year, during the summer, the killer starts going after them, because he knows what they did, and starts trying to take them out one by one. Very good. It's almost similar to a few other movies like Scream and stuff, I suppose. There's good stuff like that, really, man. But a very good movie. Wrong Turn. Love these movies. Very good. It's basically of these kind of goblin creatures trying to kill them in the woods, but they can't escape, and it's like these psychopathic goblin creatures that start trying to do stuff to them, like sawing them, putting them on tables, like trying to take their heads off and stuff like that. It's really creepy stuff, but very good. Very, very good, man. They're trying to escape from them. So, yeah, you have to watch it once again to know what I mean. They're very good films. I definitely recommend a watch. Trick. A lot of people wouldn't put this on the list, but I'm gonna. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I need a drink. I've been talking for 45 minutes and I've had no drink. My voice is dying. God, that's strong. Oh, I think I just got strong in the bowl. Okay. No, that's fresh me up at least. Fresh on me. Trick. New film on Netflix now. 2019 it came out. So really new. The film is very unique. Similar to another kind of couple of films. I'd compare it to like Halloween, Scream, and it's just Halloween, Scream really I'd compare it to. More to Scream. You got to try and guess the killer. In the end it ends up being a group of people, but you got to guess who it is. And yeah, it's very unique. Basically, yeah, you can compare it to I Know What You Did Last Summer as well, really. Yeah, it's kind of similar to I Know What You Did Last Summer as well, actually. As he remembers what have they done, and he starts trying to kill him. Watch it, a very good movie, a very good movie. There's only one of them's new, hopefully I reckon there's only a second one. They had a thing at the end of the film, basically leading on to a second movie. So a really good movie, definitely watch it. Also it's very new, so it looks very visually pleasing. Yeah. Now The Ring. The Ring is very good films. Excellent films. One key scene where she's starting to crawl out of the TV screen. Very creepy stuff, man. But really good. It's got a very unique story to it. Basically, once you watch the clip, there's actually a lot of films based on this now. A lot of new films on Netflix and Amazon Prime, really. all being based on this kind of, like very similar, taking a lot of elements from it. Basically, if you're watching the video, and all of a sudden it starts coming for them. And yeah, I think you get the idea from that. It was very good films. It's like the original of its kind, in my opinion. Really, man, so yeah, definitely watch it. Now, Nicolas Cage, The Reckoning. Very good films. I've never watched them. I'm sad to admit that. I should have watched them by now, but I haven't got round to it. I gotta watch it. I'm still gonna watch it very soon, as soon as I can. As soon as I can, I really will actually be watching it. But, it's a very good film. It's basically he's like kind of psychopathic. He starts going after them and starts doing all these kind of weird things. Very good film. Very good film. Definitely watch it. I recommend to watch it if you haven't already. I've got to watch it. Very good films. Next one, The Amityville Horror. Iconic film for Halloween. Halloween night, you gotta watch this. The Amityville Horror. Actually, I watched Halloween on Halloween night. But The Amityville Horror, very good films. Basically, they're in the mansion, and you get the idea, don't you? Very good films. I don't want to spoil it, as if I start talking about it, it's going to spoil it. So yeah. No, The Village of the Damned. Once again, I haven't actually watched it yet. I think I might have watched it. I'm not sure. I think I have watched it a long time ago. I remember it's very good films. It's to do with school children. It's like really creepy stuff. So yeah, really watch it. Just by that, I'd watch it. School children, but creepy stuff starts happening and killing stuff happening. Like, very good film. I really would recommend watching it. I'm pretty sure it was a Christian school, Village of the Damned. So damned children to death. Very good film. Recommend it. Now, 28 days later, I had to get a zombie movie in here. The zombie movie had to be put in here eventually, did it? Really not, man. From the director of the Trainspotting and The Beach. Trainspotting's an excellent film. Very, very iconic. Massive film. Absolutely massive, man. As a film. So 28 days later, the zombie films. Very good films they are. The films we really know, man. Basically, if you're looking for a really good zombie movie to watch it. Very good. The Cabin in the Woods. Really, I'd actually pick Cabin Fever over this, but I know this one's bigger, so I put this one in instead. Basically, once they're in that cabin, creepy stuff starts happening to them. They start disappearing and killing start happening one by one. And all this kind of weird stuff starts happening. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. And I've actually watched all of them, I think. But yeah, very good films. The Howling. Now, if you watch it today, it might seem a bit cringe. It's a bit old. But the story of it was alright. I wouldn't say it's an excellent story either. Really, I don't know. Some people really like the films. I just not really get that much of an opinion on them, really. If you're looking for a good kind of film which got like dogs in it and stuff, like creepy hellhounds and stuff like that, yeah, give it a go, give it a good watch. But yeah, you have to watch it really to know whether you like it or not. It's one of them. The Hitcher. I'd never watched this before until last night. I watched this last night before this video as I wanted to watch it. Now, The Hitcher, very good film. Very good film. It's one of them kind of films which you could say, well, it's set in New Mexico in America, but it also reminds me in a way of them kind of Australian horror films. Yeah, like where you get like long, very, very long stretches of road, no one there, and then also there's a hitchhiker there on the side, and he needs a ride, and you give him a ride, and then to try and kill you, and then after that you manage to escape, and then they start coming after you in these big cars and stuff, kind of like Wolf Creek, I think it was. Wolf Creek, I should have added to this list as well. Excellent movies, kind of similar to that in a way, not exactly the same, but it's quite similar. Yeah, so I would recommend it. Very good film. Yeah, and the thing with this film is it is very unique because he doesn't actually want to kill him, He's trying to frame him, but he ain't just trying to frame him. He ain't actually trying to get him properly arrested. He's trying to mess with him. He's doing it for fun. He's mentally insane in a way. He's unstable. He's got nothing left. He's just messing with people. He's trying to really just mess with them. He takes that to please and stuff. A very, very interesting film. I'd watch it, definitely recommend watching it. Pet Sematary. Some people like it, some people don't. New film came out last year, 2019. Stephen King, once again, he was the original maker as well. A lot of people said that the new one kind of went a bit off from what the original one was, and they didn't like that about it, but it's still a very good film. But the original one is very good. The films are very good. Pet Sematary. I'm not going to say any more because I'm spoiling it, but I do definitely recommend a watch. Now, The Poltergeist. It knows what scares you. Now, there's very creepy films. Basically, voice going. I need 14 more films left, guys. Basically, yeah. They're in this house, or this mansion, if you want to call it, whatever. Well, I don't know, it's just a random building, really. It all depends on the building we're in, really, in film. But, it's a haunted building, in a way. Very haunted. And, each person who's there gets their nightmares come true. And their nightmares start coming true, as it knows what scares you. So each person could have a completely different thing happen to them, or they could see some completely different clowns, creepy girl coming out of the screen, like The Ring, werewolves, people floating above you, devils, demons, Chucky. Chucky's never in it, by the way. Neither The Ring. But yeah, I'm just giving examples, kind of. So yeah, really good film, psychological horror. The Thing. And this one is one which I've never watched, but I know it's a very good film. I do need to watch this one. I'm not really going to say anything about it because I don't know anything about it, but all I know is a very good film. I've heard very good recommendations of it, and then I need to get around to watch it. It says it's from... No, it doesn't. Yeah, very good film though. So I do recommend watching it. I'm going to watch it soon. Next one, Jeepers Creepers. Yes, good films. I didn't like the last one with the bus. I didn't like that one, but the original one's very good. Now it might seem a bit cringe, but the original one is very good. Jeepers Creepers, I want them eyes. And he starts taking people's eyes, doesn't he? I'm not sure if he wears their eyes, but he starts taking their eyes. He wants their eyes for something, doesn't he? He'll save their eyes, so he starts coming after people as he wants their eyes. So very good film. Evil is right behind you. Recommend it. The best US horror movie of the last 10 years in the 2000s, I think. So as you can see, very, very, very good movies. Very good movies. I do definitely recommend watching them. I definitely really do. Now, welcome to Cherry Falls. The film Cherry Falls, very good film. Probably wouldn't be on most people's lists, but I think it's very good. Basically, it's a prom night, but it's not just a normal prom night. So then, basically, the teacher goes to a prom night, and he starts killing all the students. It's a slasher movie. He starts trying to kill them all, and it's very good. It's like a bloodbath, pretty much. Very good film. You gotta watch it. Very good. Now, The Strangers. Pray at Night. Now, I've watched the original Strangers first. There's been a good few of The Strangers now. Very good films there. The Strangers are basically they go on vacation in a way, or they stay at a motel, and these random people in Mars start knocking on the door at night, messing with them, and the lights start going on and off. You start hearing noise outside, cars start pulling off, knocking. Very, very creepy stuff. You imagine it'd be really scary. And then in the end, they end up breaking in and just going after the people. So a very good film. I definitely do recommend to watch. I definitely really do, man. Now, Urban Legends. If you like kind of urban legends, you want to watch the film Urban Legends. It's not like just kind of normal horror movie. It kind of goes. It's kind of like a mixture of scenes, really. Clips, if in a way, if you take me from that. Basically, it's not a film where it's like a start and end. It's like you got these clips of urban legends, showing what happens. I do recommend a watch if you like your urban legends, kind of. I definitely really do, man. For example, one was there. They like put a cat in the microwave, didn't they? Creepy, really weird stuff. Yeah, very good film. What you don't believe can kill you. Legends never die. Bloody Mary. Hellfest, another new film, 2018 or 2019, not sure. It's from the exclusive producer of The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. I'm on series 10 currently. Love the series. But it's a film, Hellfest, and it's actually very good. It is. Fun going in, hell going out. Now I do recommend watching this. It's basically like, as you can see, it's like a theme park. If you go to a Halloween theme park at Halloween, of course. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you go to a Halloween theme park on Halloween if you're gonna go to one? You know what I mean? Yeah, and this killer starts appearing now, and he starts going after people there. So it's very good. And there was one specific scene where he like, put the head in between the thing, like to cut off the head, and then he cut off the guy's head, and everyone thought it was like a show, and started clapping and stuff, like really praising it. But what they didn't know was that it was real. So very good film. I do definitely recommend a watch. It's one of them. It's on Netflix again. On Netflix, guys. One thing I want to say about this video is 59 minutes through. I'm going to put this into parts. I wish I had made this 1 week before Halloween, because then I would have put the parts to be on throughout the week. So each day on the final one on Halloween. But I guess we're going to have to put it into parts, and I'm going to try and do half on the 30th and half on the 31st if I can. Hopefully it won't be too long. With a terrifying lover who died, you lived. So, Dracula. Iconic, of course. Dracula, very famous. And the film, it might... I'm not really sure. It's not for me, the film. But, actually, if you had a series, BBC iPlayer, I think it's on there. On the BBC, Dracula, very good. The series had like 3 parts to it. Very good, definitely recommend watching it. I definitely really do. The old ones, other films were also quite good. But you know, the story of Dracula is very good. Next, Children of the Corn by Stephen King. I've watched this actually. Have I? I watched it in the Tall Grass. In the Tall Grass I watched. Children of the Corn, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I have watched it. I have watched Children of the Corn. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what happened, you know, I don't remember. Oh, sorry guys, I can't tell you, I don't remember what happened, but I have definitely watched it. I mean, it was a good movie, but it was obviously not good enough for me to remember. Yeah, I do recommend watching it if you're looking for interesting kind of horror movie like that. Next then, The Descent. I thought this was on the bottom of my list, as I pushed it up. The Descent, Face Your Deepest Fear. Now, The Descent was, if I've got the one right, is it the one where they go down mining in the caves? You know, mining and they go down there and they get stuck down there basically. Was that one or is it another one? Or was it the one where the child goes missing and the mother goes looking for her? I'm not sure, I don't remember. There's so many of them, I don't really remember. I do definitely recommend watching it, but just for 2 storylines, just giving you from 2 different films. What is it? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Now, The Crow. This one isn't the original one, it's poster, but I definitely recommend watching the original. Interesting films, these, The Crow. A lot of people say that these are haunted films. Not as in it's like haunted as in a scary film. It's a haunted film. Literally, the making of the film is haunted. is the man. It was Bruce Lee's child, I think it was. The child of Bruce Lee, who is the original actor in The Crow, the original. And it was near the end of filming. They used, I think it was a fake pistol kind of gun, and they shot him with it. But they forgot to take out the ammo, and he died from it. He killed in it, so he actually got a shot in it. He got a shot. So now they say the film was haunted because he died during the production of the film. So yeah, for the end of the film, they had to pretty much like, what was the word for it? They had edited. They had to edit to graphiциze him. That's a really bad word. Just made up. Graphiциze him, like basically make him up in the film. Just pretend it's him. So yeah, it was very interesting films. After that, actually, a few films after that also stuff happened during them as well. And the films after, they also had stuff happen, visuals that are haunted on the scene as well. So every single Crow film was haunted. Very strange stuff, really. Very strange. Now the films, film-wise, very good as well. The Crow, I definitely recommend giving it a watch. So yeah, good films. I'll just go to the next one, have I? Yeah. The Fog. Lock your doors, bolt your windows, there's something here. Very good films. John Carpenter films are very good. John Carpenter's The Fog. I've never actually watched it. If the film sounds very good. Lock your doors, bolt your windows, there's something in. A brand new 4K resolution. I thought it was an old film. It cannot be that old if it's 4K. Actually, The Fog, that isn't the one which I'm thinking of, is it? It's not the one with the boat. It can't be the one with the boat, can it? I've watched a film recently on Netflix, actually, or Amazon, not sure. It's Netflix, called The Fog or something like that. I looked up The Fog. There was like these imaginary people in a way. With a boat on the wall. There's a lot of them actually. If it really was. See results about The Fog. Yeah, I might have watched actually The Fog. Sure guys, I think I've watched this film actually. Was it the one on the boat or not? I'm not sure. I can't tell you guys if it was the one which I watched or not. No, I think I've watched another one called The Fog. There's only Pictures Entertainment on a boat. Although it could have been the one. Really might have been. I'm not sure. I think I've watched a different one. Which is a different one. But they're very good films. It's kind of like Z Pirates in a way, but they're dead. Dead people come and try and get you and kill you. So yeah, they're very good films. I recommend to watch if you want to give it a go. Now the next one, this is the third to last, Escape Room. I'm going to go by all escape room films. There's lots of them. I think they're all very unique in their own way. It's basically they go into an escape room and they got to try and figure a way out. A lot of them end up dying as the game goes wrong. They end up dying. They got to think about logically how to get out of each puzzle. It's all a puzzles really. So yeah, very good films. I watched one in the cinema last year. I remember the snowy scene there, and there's a hot room and stuff like that. Very good film. So yeah, I recommend giving the escape room films and watch if they're your kind of films really. Arachnophobia, 8 legs, 2 fangs, and an attitude. Creepy films if you don't like spiders. I do not like spiders at all. I can't bear the things, the horrible things, especially big black spiders. Can't bear them. Really horrific. Actually, I won't get near one. I'll get the Hoover out and try and hoover it up. I'm not joking with you, I really hate them. I can't bear to go near one. If one's up on my wall, I'm not going in the room. Yes, I really hate spiders. But But basically, Arachnophobia is a massive spider, absolutely massive spider, and there's lots of hundreds of thousands of millions of like tiny little spiders that run around once they open something, and yeah, just horrific. So if you got like, Arachnophobia or you're scared of spiders or something, maybe don't watch that film. It might scare you. I'm not bad at the point of watch it. I've watched the film. It's a very good film. Creepy stuff, man. Yeah, I recommend watching it. Now the final film, a very old film, very, very old. An American Werewolf in London. The film is incredibly old. It's a masterpiece of terror. Just like it says in there. From the director of Animal House, a different kind of an animal. Different kind of animal. Well, basically, an American Werewolf in London. It's based in London, in the United Kingdom, England, and an American comes over, but he starts turning into a werewolf gradually. It's a very old film. If you watch it now, you might find it's just too old and gritty to watch. But story-wise, the film is very unique. First of its kind, that's for sure. A very good film, really. So I definitely would recommend watching it if you're interested in watching for what it is, a story kind of. So yeah, really would recommend watching it. A very old film, 1929 or something like that. Or 1932. 1932 I think it was. I'm not sure. But that is the very final movie. That is number 50, guys. It feels like Twilight. I don't count as horror, so I don't put them on here. There's a lot more films which I could have put on here. Annabelle, remember, I should have put on here. There's so many horror movies more that I could have added to this list, but you can't include every single one, can you? So these are my opinion of the top 50. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that for all you horror fans out there, if you were looking for a horror film, you found a good view from this video. Also, please let me know in the comment section your opinions on what your top 50 would be, even top 5, top 10 and stuff like that. Please let me know your opinions on it. Yeah, if you've got other films which you really recommend me to watch, please put them down, so I'll definitely check them out. And I hope that everyone has a good Halloween. So, for now, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Happy Halloween. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell icon for more videos. For now, peace out.
That's what I call it. What?